All right, go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is Jason Moorehead, driver of the number 9 front wheel drive, and this week the number 24 Hornet.
So how'd you get started, Jason?
Started racing cars in 2007. A friend of mine, Chris Sandberg, he and I were talking, and he had some extra cars and asked if I wanted to come out and try it once. So I did, and blew the motor up in his car that he let me drive, and the rest is history. So I started driving in '06, but I grew up around racing. My father worked for a promoter in Michigan and did MIS, so I grew up around racing that way.
Yeah, and Ileana night, so what kind of memories are going through your head right now about racing Ileana?
Well, Ileana, that was actually my second track. My first track was Plymouth. I raced at Plymouth for '07 and '08, and then '09 and '10 I ran Ileana, and '11 in '11 I ran Ileana. It was a fun track, met a lot of great people. The Keys, who, you know, are out here, Joe Moglin, or Meglin, I guess. We always call him Joe Moglin.
Or One Eye.
Or One Eye, yeah. So, I mean, it's, you know, it's bittersweet. You always hate to see a track close, and especially one that, you know, you spent a lot of time at. But it's, you know, I met a lot of great friends there, and get to reconnect with some of them tonight that are coming out. So it's kind of cool.
Cool. So tell us the story about how the whole pirate thing got started.
The whole pirate thing started. Well, that started last year, about June. I was racing Fred. This is Fred, by the way. I was racing Fred last year, and for the championship. And in mid-June, I had taken some damage on the right-hand side of the car, and I fixed it. And when I fixed it, I had some eyes in it and some teeth in the front. And, you know, I figured I'll put some black electrical tape over the one eye because, you know, he took damage. He's got a black eye. And I sent a picture of it to my mom and dad, and my dad said, no, that's not a black eye. That's a patch. He's a pirate. And it stuck. So I went and stole my son's pirate hat, Pirates of the Caribbean hat, and it sits in the side of the car, and every time I win, I put the pirate hat on and put a show on for the fans. So that's the story of the pirate.
Now, what about the sprinkles?
Well, sprinkles are for winners.
Sprinkles are for winners. All right.
And I'll give credit to Melissa. That was a Melissa Keys thing. And last year, I had a dream season last year. 6 feature wins, and just, you know, it was great. You know, could only hope. And it kind of stuck. Sprinkles are for winners, and I want sprinkles. And that was my motto. So, you know, my first feature win was last year. And I told Brown Guy that when I won my first feature, I was going to come up and climb the fence and give the flagman a high five. So I did, and then the next time I said, "You better have sprinkles for me," and he did. So, you know, I'll let the cat out of the bag. He's got sprinkles tonight, just in case.
All right.
So,
well, whatever you're doing, it seems to be working. Made a lot of fans real quick out here.
Yeah. You know, we're here to put a show on for the fans. So, you know, get them engaged, have fun, and, you know, sometimes you got to laugh at yourself. And, you know, how can you not laugh at yourself when you wear a ridiculous pirate hat and, you know, do goofy stuff? So, you know, I had a lot of success with this car, and Evil is my other car. That's the front wheel drive that I've been struggling with. And
yeah.
He's been fighting me the whole way, but we're getting faster. And next year, I hope to be able to climb the fence, wear the pirate hat more with Evil. So,
well, you can't call it ridiculous anymore. Now it's tradition.
Well, exactly, yes. Now it's tradition, and people expect it.
Any sponsors you want to mention?
Yeah, I've got some sponsors. Sandberg's Towing out of Valpo. They've been with me, you know, ever since the beginning. Chris has helped me out, and you every step of the way. And then on my car, I got Brand Roofing. Kevin's been great. And I've got Weldon Fabrication. Steve Wells, he helped me out with the repair after my accident in Evil. Left Turn Graphics, Melissa's great. She does all my graphics for me. And Tempo Italiano, out of Easton, Pennsylvania. If you like to listen to Italian music, you can find them on iHeartRadio. And then, of course, MoFast Speed Shop.
All right.
The fastest speed shop in Valpo.
So what's it mean to you to race at South Bend nowadays?
Family. I mean, this track has been amazing with the friends and the family that I've met here. It's hard to go all winter without seeing everybody. It's definitely a lot of fun to hang out with everybody. I mean, all these pits here, we all sit around and talk and hang out and spend time during the week with one another, and it's fun and it's family, and that's what I like about racing here at South Bend.
And would you recommend for any of the people thinking about getting into it, what would you recommend for them?
Set your expectations. Don't get crazy. You're not going to come out and win every race. I was just telling Lee as he pulled out, you got to set your own goals and reach them. You're not going to, your goal may not be winning. Maybe your goal is just getting a little faster than you were last week. But, set realistic goals and have fun with it, because we're here to have fun. I don't care what we do tonight. Gibbs and Roush aren't going to call us tomorrow to come drive for a cup of tea. So, have fun, and you get to meet great people.
Yeah. The joke between us photographers when we see some wild stuff going on down there is Hendricks must be here.
Yeah. The scouts are here.
The scouts are here, yeah.
So.
All right. Well, anybody you want to mention or say anything to before we close out?
I want to thank, I guess, my parents. They've been great help. They were out here a couple times this year. Said Melissa, Chris, Dave, Ryan Powell. I'll tell you, when I wrecked my car, I had 6 guys at the body shop helping me fix it. And if it weren't for, those guys with Chris and Ryan and Joe and Dave and Melissa and Ron, I couldn't have got that car back on track. So, I want to thank all those guys.
All right. Well, thanks, man.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.